All right, Coyotes, I wanted to have a special Max and Ruby lesson for you, but just again, in my house. But I'm glad that you are watching and you can hopefully just learn something that's really helpful for you. And parents as well, I know you're not used to the Max and Ruby lessons as much, so you'll get to see a little insight on how they can help. This week's topic is actually speaking up assertively. And I think it's a really great skill that I want the Coyotes to learn and practice this week, okay? So the last few weeks we've been learning about ways to calm down, and we've been learning about ways to problem solve, and then most recently how to really get into some of the solutions of solving those problems and having the kids think of their own solutions and then coming to the teacher if they need help. So one of the key things that just really flows through all these lessons is really making sure that the kids can calm down when they are having some strong feelings. So we have 3 different ways that we do that. We stop, we name our feelings. So if your child's feeling sad or mad or angry, we kind of name that feeling, and then we take 3 big belly breaths, and you can take more too if you need to. And that instantly, when they start really doing those deep breaths, it can really help the kids calm down. And at that point, we can really start thinking about solving problems, okay? So we're gonna think about this week. So once we are calmed down, the kids learned with me how to say the problem, like what is the problem that they are having right now? And then at that point, we can also think of some solutions. Okay, so I think I hear, friends, somebody coming. Who's coming? It's Ruby, friends. Hi, everyone. Can everyone say hi to Ruby? Say it nice and loud so she can hear you. Wait, Ruby's waving to you. Hi, Ruby, what's up? Can you help me? Should we try and help? Of course we can help you. What's wrong, Ruby? Well, I was playing outside in the water table with Max, and he splashed me. That made me mad. I am so sorry, Ruby. So what did you do? Well, I remembered how to calm down, and then I was able to say, stop, I'm mad. And then I took some deep belly breaths. Wow, that's so great, Ruby, because you remembered all the steps that we've been learning and all the Coyotes have been learning too, right? Yeah, I did. Well, great job, Ruby. So one of the things, Coyotes, remember, calming down helps you get ready to solve the problem, right? So let's think through this. What is the problem right now, Ruby? Well, I got splashed with water. Okay. So you got splashed with water by Max, okay? And how are we gonna solve that problem? So here are some safe solutions. I want you to think for just a few seconds, because Ruby wants your help, Coyotes, and think of how would you solve this problem. If this was you outside in our playground at Stepping Stones or at home, how would you solve this problem, right? When someone's splashing you with water. So have some thinking time, think with your head. I'll give you just a few seconds, okay? Okay, so I hope you've thought of some, and maybe clap your hand or tap your head if you have thought of some of these ideas that I'm gonna say, okay? So Ruby, some suggestions I would have for you. There's lots of safe choices that you can make. One of them is to walk away and talk to me or any teacher that's available, and you just did that. So that's awesome, right, Coyotes? So great choice there. But there's also some other ones as well. Like you need to talk to Max and tell him how you feel, right? I know. So how about let's practice and help Ruby say in an assertive voice, which is a kind and respectful way, but really telling Max how she feels, okay? So, and we've kind of learned that earlier in the year about ways to speak to our friends kindly, but in a strong, respectful voice, and that's what being assertive is all about, okay? So maybe you could look Max right in the eye, and you could tell him what you want or need, okay? So what is it that you want him to do? I want him to stop splashing me. That's true, right? It's not fun to be splashed, unless you're having a fun play fight with water, right? Okay. All right, friends, so let's practice. Say, maybe we can put our hands out like we practice Coyote's stop, right? When you want something to stop. So Ruby can help say stop. All right, ready, stop. That's not okay. I want you to stop splashing me. That's great, Ruby. All right, Coyotes, try with me at home. Ready? Stop. That's not okay. I want you to stop splashing me. Well done, Ruby. I'm really proud of you, and I'm proud of you for coming to seek help too. Thanks, Ruby. All right, do you want to go try that with Max? All right, bye-bye. Bye, friends. Thanks for all the help. All right, so Ruby's gonna try that with Max. Thanks for joining in at home, Coyotes. So what I want you to know is just that it's okay if someone's being mean to you, if someone's being unkind to you, that you need to speak up. It's really important that you speak up. If you are feeling really strong feelings, like you get mad or angry, then stop, right? Put your hand on your tummy, like we practice, name the feeling so you know what's rising up inside, right? You know when you're feeling angry or upset, and then take 3 big belly breaths, right? Tell yourself the problem, tell the teacher or a friend the problem, and then think of ways to solve the problem. So if someone's being unkind to you, you want to tell them to stop. You want to tell them it's not okay, right? And do that in just a really, kind, strong, respectful voice. All right? I hope that that has helped. And also another just real last tip I want to give Coyotes, if you cannot solve the problem with a friend and you try, then definitely the next step is to go to your teacher, go to someone that's available at school, and now you're at home. So maybe you have an argument with a sibling. So if you can't solve the problem, you're going to go tell the grown-up that's watching you at home, and they will help you solve the problem, because that's what we're here for. All right, thanks for tuning in for our Max and Ruby lesson. Bye. All right, parents, so this is something for you to maybe work with the kids this week if you have time. There's a couple of just practice activities that I would normally do with them in the classroom. There's always something each week, and I will also send you out that parent sheet that I always do to help you, just support you at home as well. But a couple of ideas is to just think, and you can brainstorm with your child too, of some situations that might get them upset. So you're kind of having fun, role playing, and having them practice speaking up with an assertive voice to say what they need and what they want. So part of that is having them practice the calm down technique, saying what the problem is, and then thinking of ways to solve it. And this week is all about speaking with an assertive voice. So for an example, you could pretend that another child has taken a toy away from your child, and they can really practice saying how they feel about that and what they would say to the other child. Another example is we often, have some disagreements when we're lining up at school. Someone might push or step back, or push someone out of line. So maybe they could practice what would you say to the child that just pushed you out of line. So think of just all different scenarios, whatever might be a situation that could come up at home if it's with a sibling, or something that could happen at school, and have them just role play with you. One of you, you play the other child maybe for fun, and that they practice their assertive voice. So yeah, have fun, and thank you for all that you're doing at home with the kids. And I hope that the parent information that I send out in the email will help too. All right, bye.